logistics is find out, oh, so who are you with tonight? If she says, oh, I'm with blah, blah, I don't know, Danny and Sarah. All right, cool. So how are they getting home? Oh, we all got a cab together. All right, sweet. So at least then you know that they're not all going home together, like, for definite. As for that, another part of logistics would be, for instance, how far she lives from you, or if she has to get up early for work the next day, or things like this. There's a lot of things, especially for Same Like Lazy, there's a lot of things that go into it that you have to find out beforehand to make the logistics work. And sometimes logistics do fuck you. There's not much you can do about that. But as I say, if you can increase the logistics yourself, then it's going to increase the likelihood of something happening.
Daxx, this is all really awesome information. In a moment, I'll ask you also, we got to give something for the guys that are already super advanced out there and maybe more easily transitioning into sex already or close to doing it. Before that, so we are super eager to see you at the summit. Our lineup is legendary this year. We have also all the way from Europe, Bad Boy, the original direct game tactic guru, and we have Lance Mason, founder of Pickup 101, Adam Lyons, also from the UK, star of the reality TV show Rules of Seduction, Hypnotica, who was in the game, featured in the game, and was one of the original teachers that Neil Strauss sought assistance from. We have Miha, also author of his most recent book has been The 10-Second Sexual Attraction. I will be there myself talking also about the 4 pillars of pre-sex foreplay, and then David Wiggin, the original Hitch, who inspired Will Smith's character. We have Spear that will be there. He's going to talk about lifestyle. Daniel Rose, the author of The Sex God Method, Asian playboy who has revolutionized how Asian men will date, and Brad P., the world's foremost authority on opening, Johnny Wolf, business partner for the summit, ABC's attraction lead instructor, and he's back from retirement. And then we have a whole bunch of new blood, a panel with the guys, Brian and Robbie from Inner Confidence. We have Marnie from Wing Girl, DJ Fuji, Adonis, Zara and Hydro from Casanova Crew, Sexual Chocolate, and Simon, and Cosmo from the VH1's The Pickup Artist. So we so look forward to see you there, part of this lineup, September 26th, 27 in Hollywood. And I think that the best way for those who are listening to this to get the tickets will be, they can go to your blog, correct? And they can get tickets there.
Yeah, they can go to my blog. It's daxxterity.com, which is DAXXTERITY.com.
Awesome. And you can also read more about it and get all the details at PUASummit.com. Well, Daxx, in wrapping it up, let's give that gold nugget for the more advanced guy, maybe even a little story of one of your experiences, personal experience in transitioning into sex. So
yeah, well, that's actually I'm really looking forward to speaking at the summit, because I've got some information that Mr. Emma Braddock came up with something called boundaries in the game seminar, and it's also something that I've been working on with Braddock a lot recently, is boundaries and takeaways. We actually did an interview series about it just the other month. We've been practicing this over the last few weeks, and it's been skyrocketing my success. So for advanced guys, I'm going to go into this in detail at the summit, and for anyone advanced that wants to find out about this stuff, I've got some good information you guys are going to hear. But basically, what boundaries, as a quick breakdown of what boundaries and takeaways are, there are, like, boundaries are ways that you're stating your limits, almost like lines that girls can't cross. So for instance, one thing, when I was in LA recently, I was out with Braddock and the Hunter, and a girl, we had a table that we all went out and got a table together, and a girl that I met in the place, I brought her back to the table and was talking to her for a while, and she was like, oh, is it cool if one of my friends comes over and sits with us? And I was like, yeah, it's cool. So this dude comes over, says hello, he's being nice enough. And then I start speaking to Braddock. I turn around and she's pouring this guy a drink. I've never met the dude. So I stop her and I was like, whoa, what are you doing? And she said, oh, I thought it was cool if I just poured my friend a drink. I was like, look, I like you. No offense to your friend, he seems cool enough, but I don't know him. I don't really know you that well either, and it's pretty fucking rude that you just think you can pour yourself a drink. And I turned my back and started speaking to Braddock again. And she was like, and then she grabbed me on the arm and was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. She was like, I just thought it would be cool. I was like, look, I like you, it's cool. I was like, just don't do that again. And she was like, I'm sorry. Then after that, it was like she was putty in my hands, you know, she just melted in front of me. That's one example of boundaries. Once you start getting good, I mean, the first time I tried this, it did it started to mess things up a bit because it was new territory for me. But once you actually start getting good, the power that you have from stating good boundaries is immense. That's just a quick introduction to boundaries. I'll go into depth in takeaways and boundaries at the summit. It's stuff to look forward to, guys, I'll tell you that.
That sounds really, really awesome, and I think that boundaries, being able to set them like that, is also key in properly conditioning what's going to come after that, whether it's same night lay or something longer, long-term relationship. Oftentimes guys are so eager to get into it that they forget to set boundaries, and then without boundaries, well, people tend to do whatever they please. So that is so awesome.
Sure.
In concept. Wow, you're going to bring a lot to the summit. So once again, thank you, Daxx, and we'll look forward to see you represent Love System, which is one of the pillar companies, leading authority in the world on pickup, seduction, dating, you name it. And you'll get to hear Daxx live at the summit, September 26th, 27th in Hollywood. So thank you again, Daxx.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm looking forward to the summit.